Hi, I'm Ryan Smith. I'm a real estate agent and an educator here in Calgary, and this video is part of an ongoing series that's dedicated to buying, owning, and selling a condominium. Today's topic is post-tension cables. Now, during the 1970s and the 1980s, post-tension cable construction was very popular in residential applications. What that means is that while the building was being constructed, there was a network of high-strength steel cables that were laid down inside of a plastic sheath, and then the concrete was poured on top. Once the concrete was poured and cured, those cables were tightened or strengthened from the outside of the building. This allowed the floor slab to be a reinforcing structure of the building itself, which limited the amount of supporting columns that you need within the interior of the building as you go higher and higher up. Now, purchasing or owning a condominium that has post-tension cables is not necessarily a worrisome thing. However, there's an extra layer of due diligence you should be doing as a prospective buyer when considering a post-tension cable building. The risk is that if the cables themselves are exposed to moisture, they could potentially rust and deteriorate. And left unchecked, if that deterioration becomes significant, it is possible that it could compromise the integrity of the building. Luckily, most corporations that have post-tension cables are very responsible about them. So if the corporation that you're interested in has an engineer come and check those post-tension cables on a regular basis, and if they're following the maintenance recommendations of that engineer, there may be absolutely nothing to worry about. That said, the corporation should also be mindful that it should be putting money away in the reserve fund to potentially deal with the maintenance of the post-tension cables down the road. Post-tension cable construction has been problematic in the past. So much so that they no longer use it today in residential applications. That said, you could be depriving yourself of a great home simply by steering clear of any post-tension cable buildings. It's important as a buyer to understand there's going to be an extra layer of due diligence. You should also be aware that some lenders may steer clear of post-tension buildings in some applications. Therefore, getting financing or high ratio financing could be problematic. The best way to protect yourself as a prospective buyer is to work with a knowledgeable agent who can guide you through the process of investigating a post-tension cable building. Thank you for watching today's video. You're going to find this video and all of our other content on our website at communitycalgary.com, along with our ongoing condominium blog.